Hi guys.
Hi guys, welcome to the Feminist Podcast.
Today we're gonna talk about why men don't deserve rights.
And why men, oh shit, must have been a ghost. Then,
Why men like to molest children. Part 6.
I know from first-hand experience.
Okay, let's relax.
JK, that's a
He's
joke.
saying
That's a
that.
joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Okay, it's just a joke, guys. Don't worry.
It's just a joke.
It's just Josh in a row.
I'm just Josh.
He is Josh. Your name's not Josh, sir.
Welcome to episode 19. We are 1 year over an adult.
Hey, it's my age. I'm 19 years old. And I still live with my dad.
You hobo.
Anyway, so when was the last time we did this? A month ago?
August.
Oh, we didn't post the other one.
Oh yeah. No, that was still in August.
Oh, it was not.
It
It
was.
was after school started.
Was it?
It was like a week after school started. 'Cause I was talking about teachers and stuff. So it was like September 12th or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
September 15th. So it's been a month.
Oh, it might have been the 12th because I think we were talking about
9/11.
9/11. Yeah. You know it.
We're always talking about 9/11, so I don't know. I mean, doesn't really count. Anyway, anything happened to you recently?
No, but I have some.
All right, guys, that's the end of the podcast.
But my girl went to Chicago and she had some stories.
Chicago.
Chicago.
She went to Chicago.
Went to Chicago.
How about Chicago?
Chicago don't count.
Himcago.
Are you really assuming it's gender?
Yeah, for real. Let's get.
Why
it
can't we?
straight.
Why can't it be they them Cago?
They Cago. The Cago.
The Cago.
Zercago.
Why can't it be Zimcago?
He, her, she.
Why
be,
can't it be attack helicopter Cago?
He, her, they, them, Zer, Cago. Depends on the day.
Can it be skirt Cago?
Skirkago. Skirt. I'm like, Cago.
Cago.
Alright.
Anyways, yeah, she went to the Cago, the big 6'9". I don't know. What's the area code?
I don't know.
313.
Bop, bop, bop.
What's Milwaukee? Is that 313?
Milwaukee's like. I'm gonna look it up.
Look what Chicago is.
Milwaukee area code is 414.
414.
What is Chicago area code? It's you were close. They have what the fuck? They have like 800 of them. 312.
Ooh.
Well, the first thing it says has served by the area code of 312-773 since 1995. When 773 was added, the existing code 312 was split into two distinct areas. And then it says 872, so it was like 15 of them.
So she went to the big 312. What's 313? New York?
I don't know.
Look at 313 area code.
Oh my gosh. 313
I think it might be New York.
area code. It's Detroit.
Detroit. I knew it.
He's close.
Anyways,
Only like a couple thousand miles away, but it's okay.
she went to the big 312, and she was with her and two of her girlfriends. They were walking around at night at
Yeah,
like
you got
9
three
o'clock.
girlfriends?
Like 9:30 at. I know. I wish I that was mutual, but she was walking around at 9:30 at night, in the dark,
North side?
in Chicago, downtown Chicago.
South side.
Down,
She's in the south side.
bro. She in the
She's
she in
slinging
the
dope.
O block.
She's slinging dope. She
This was not. That was just that was just something that happened. But this was not happening. Not at night when it happened.
Oh, wait.
And she said she She's walking down the street, and there's a lot of homeless tweakers, right? A lot of homeless people there.
Sounds about right.
She says she's walking down the street, the sidewalk, and then she didn't realize, but then she looked over, and in the middle of the sidewalk was this hobo guy, pants down to his ankles. He was peeing, but he had his wiener tucked between his legs, so he's peeing backwards and he's like kind of like bent over, like on him, and he's like, she walked in front of him, lucky, so she didn't see anything, but she's like, oh yeah, he was definitely like peeing on himself, and he's like, was there people walking behind him? She's like, yeah. He's like, there's people walking all around him, and she's like, he was just sitting there, like, no expression on his face, just like bent over, just like taking a pee with his wiener tucked between his pants. I'm like, that's nice.
Nah, I was working the other day. This woman comes in. She's like, "Yeah, there's this guy who got out of his car and it looked like he was peeing himself out of his car, and he got back in his car. And now he's like unconscious. So someone went out there and like knocked on the door, opened the door, and the guy was just unconscious, not moving. So we called the police.
Called the 911.
I don't know whatever happened because I don't remember the cops coming, but whatever.
He just drove off.
Maybe. I don't know.
Who called the cops?
Drew.
Why don't you go help the man out?
I was busy.
Doing what?
Make
Flirting with
money.
Claire?
Make your money, please. All right. Okay, we can't mention both their names in the same time. They got a history, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, we're fine. We're not public
Just to
anyways.
clarify, I'm not flirting with Claire. I'm flirting with Drew.
All right, Drew. I'm not flirting with her. Yes.
Give me kisses right now.
Yet.
Never. Okay.
Anyways,
Chicago.
she said there's like a lot of people making out just on the street.
It's like middle school.
What?
It's like high school.
Yeah, reminds me of elementary school.
That'd be a preschool.
Kids making out
My teacher
everywhere.
tried making out with me once.
Just my teachers and kids making out everywhere. Cousins
Brothers, sisters,
bending each other over.
parents,
Just
daughters.
hot summers every night.
Oh yeah, Sweet Home Alabama starts playing in the air. The nature just plays it.
I'm in Alabama.
They're like, "Where's the sound coming from?" They're like, "That's just nature, brother."
It's like, oh boy, where's the sound coming from? It's like, that's nature, brother.
As soon as you drive into Alabama, it's just Sweet Home Alabama.
And the Carolines, sweet Caroline. You're like, what the? Yeah, just everybody, the whole nation of Caroline at one point just went every time just bum bum bum.
Kind of like Chicago.
And then so that's bum 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 bum.
It's a little quicker.
Yeah.
Sped up.
A little quicker, maybe a little louder. Not from people though; they're not screaming it. And then you got what would you say is the city of hell? Oh, San Francisco. That's not state.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. That's not state.
They said city.
I meant state.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Illinois is horrible, bro. Can't drive. They got Chicago.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Driving Illinois is like listen to Highway to Hell.
It's like southern Wisconsin. All of a sudden, you start hearing it, and then you finally cross the border. It's just blasting.
Yeah, you're like, what the heck? You're like, yes, hear that? Hear what? Ah! It's the border.
And then you get to Chicago, and it just mixed with gunshots.
Yeah. Highway. Hey, Detroit's not any better. They're,
You go to the south
they're-
side. It's just
Detroit, or not Detroit, Michigan's Hell's Bells, so.
get to the south side, it starts playing like Biggie or something. I don't know.
Why is there a nerd in my bed? How long has that been there for?
Sorry.
Oh.
It's my fault.
'Cause I've not had a nerd in like
You guys getting
months.
Kinky in there,
I've not.
The nerd
Dude.
rope doesn't go up there.
Bro, did I tell you? Did I show you the, oh, what was it? What were you talking about?
Chicago.
What were we just talking about?
Why are we both yawning?
What were we just talking about?
Nerds.
Oh, did I show you the thing where it's like, my daughter, right when she's about to reach the egg, and it's like a girl like walking to someone like getting thrown off a cliff, whatever,
No.
or like a person getting thrown off the cliff,
No.
and then the parentheses underneath is like, it's like I'm slipping my nut out of her and spitting it in her mouth.
What? No, I've not seen that.
I'm sucking my nut out of the local stripper and spitting it in her mouth. Something like that.
I haven't seen that.
I thought it like what the heck? It was an Instagram reel, of course.
The comments were probably crazy.
I think the comments were turned off probably. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
IG Reels comments go crazy. I love going on TikTok and then every comment's like, post this on IG Reels.
Dude, IG Reels.
It's some wholesome. It's like some wholesome video, and someone's like posted on IG Reels.
I go on IG Reels right now. I won't because we do this every time. We just go on. We say like, "Oh yeah, you see this TikTok?" and go find the TikTok.
Like, I can't find it for like an hour. Just looking
Like,
for
oh well, it's been an hour, guys, so we're gonna get going.
Oh man, any more Chicago stories?
Not that I can think of. Otherwise, other than that, she said it was like very scary at some points.
Anyway, let's get controversial here. Beyonce's music is ass.
I don't think it's very controversial. I think everybody knows that.
Okay, Beyonce, she got a nice voice, but her music is dog shit.
Okay, you wanna know who else has bad music? You wanna know who has bad music? Very controversial in this time
Will
and age.
Ferrell.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Bad voice. Bad voice. Bad choreography.
The dancing.
Bad music. Travis Kelce definitely did not get the W on this one.
Travis Kelce's taking L's left and right off the field. He's only good on the field.
He's taking L's. He's only taking L's off the field. On the field, he's taking massive W's.
He's doing pretty well for my fantasy team, that's for sure.
Really wish I picked him up.
Averaging like 20 points for a tight end is pretty nice.
That's because Taylor Swift is there and they have to pass it to him. Otherwise, the script is messed up.
Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, is kind of dog shit, not gonna lie.
You know what's kind of dog shit? My whole fantasy team.
Have you won? Are you like 1-4?
Let me check.
Oh, I need to check that too. Because Keenan Allen was like,
It's
on
like
pace.
It's like Saturday night, and I'm like, oh shoot, fantasy's a thing.
Keenan Allen was on pace for like 30 points last time I checked. It was like the beginning of the second quarter here. He had like 11. I was like, what?
Hey, you know I said Tiente had to get like 30 points?
NTN.
Etienne. Same. I don't know. I said Keenan Allen had to get 30 points.
Yeah.
He's at 13. But Pollard's at 9.
He was at 11 in the beginning of the second quarter. He got 13.
Well, it's still going. It's third quarter.
No sounds oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I was looking at NTN.
But Pollard is
I was looking at
has 9 points right now, and his defense has 5. So I think we're screwed this week.
I was looking at Brian Robinson.
I'm gonna say
Bijan Robinson.
I'm gonna say we're screwed this week. Yeah, we're definitely screwed this week.
Okay, I'm up by 40 right now. You think I can win with his kicker and Keenan Allen? Still left to play.
I am 2 for 3. I'm actually not doing that bad right now. I'm second place in
I'm about to be 3-3.
in the West standings.
Mm-hmm.
Ben is 1-4. Oh, sorry. I'm tied for second place with 3 other people, and there's 4 in my
2-3.
yeah. Look. In the West League, which I'm in,
Bruh.
I'm tied for second with 3 other people.
I'm in 6th
There's
place.
4 people in the thing.
Oh, I guess mine's kind of like that too. Xavier is in first, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are tied for second with 3-2 record. I'm 2-3 right now. I'm in 6th, tied for 6th, and then Matthew's in last. He's 0-5. I don't think he's gotten over like 70 points in a game.
Should fantasy managers be worried about Devontae Adams?
Yes.
Do I need to take him out, honestly? Ooh, Colts Richardson probably done for the year.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Done for the year? What?
Mm-hmm.
He'll play like 3 games. He's like, I'm done. Anthony Richardson.
Oh, he's undergoing shoulder surgery. He sustained an AC joint sprain in his right throwing shoulder.
Bruh. He's a rookie. He played like 3 games in the NFL. And he's already
Well, there goes his career. He made a quick $1 million, now he's out.
for real.
Dang it, he's getting more points. You think I could win?
Who do you have? All you have is Keenan Allen left?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Well, okay.
He has to get like 3 more touchdowns.
He could do that, honestly. He got 1 so far. It's possible.
I saw that Eckler got absolutely clapped in the face.
Who?
Before a game. Eckler.
Who's that?
Chargers running back.
Oh.
He got hit in the head with his helmet on. Like, they're like just like in a scruffle, and the guy just hit him in the face, and his helmet came off. I was like, how does that even happen? Just like, the helmet top came off.
His speed flex is too big.
For real. Speed flex didn't fit this year.
Oh, Keenan Allen's up. Here we go.
Shit.
If he does good, that means the Dallas defense will go down. And the other guy has a Dallas defense. It's all working out in my favor.
Dallas defense.
Oh, it went from 5% to 4%.
You suck.
Come on, Keenan Allen. You get like 40 points like you did like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Against Minnesota.
All right.
He had 45 points, 0 touchdowns.
Bro, how?
He had 215 yards.
Bruh.
18 recorded. Wait. Let me see this. He had 49. He had 49 passing yards.
49 passing yards.
Wait, what?
Did he really? Did he have
It says
passing
49 passing yards, 1 touchdown pass, 215 receiving yards, and
Oh, yeah.
18.
Yeah, I think he threw a touchdown.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And 18 receptions. No touchdowns for himself though. He only threw a touchdown.
Dang.
Dude, this guy could look on it.
It's like
This guy looked good on his record.
It's like Odell.
Anyways,
Talk about fantasy. Let's talk about my fantasy. You know what my fantasy is?
we can do it later. Chicago be like?
Should we tell everybody my fantasy?
No, Chicago be like.
Oh, Chicago be like. See,
Come on, Keenan Allen.
my fantasy. Can't say it on here. It's too inappropriate. Okay, fine, I'll say it. Play Pokemon cards for a living.
Play Pokemon cards for a
Yep.
living?
Play with Pokemon cards.
Oh, play with Pokemon cards for a living. You know, I really want to go back to Adventure Games and open some packs.
He's gonna be so excited to see us.
I know. I just gotta get money.
Drop some bands.
Hey, next paycheck from Eaton's, we go do it.
I don't care how you can just go in there and just work.
I'm back now. I'm working every Saturday. 12 to close.
Just kept you on the payroll.
No, I just got hired again. But I didn't have to go through hiring process. There's like,
I
was like-
hired you again.
I'm like, hey, can I come back? They're like, sure,
Why?
'cause I'm just that good.
Bruh.
I can do that with two of the 3 jobs I've had. I can do that with. If I really wanted to, I could text the boss of the woodshop place, saying, "Hey, am I able to come back? And he'd say yes. That's how you know I'm living a life right now. No money, but I have like 2 jobs I can go back to anytime.
I have 1 job that I have. 2 jobs now, actually.
Oh yeah, talk about DoorDash experiences.
DoorDash. So, they finally accepted me. It's been like a month and a half. They finally I finally got off the wait list, right? And I was like, oh, cool. It was like midnight. I'm like, I'm just gonna go out now and see what happens. So, like, the first order was a Taco Bell, and in Oshkosh, there's only like 2 restaurants open after midnight, and it's a McDonald's, it's downtown, and a Taco Bell, that's downtown. So I was like just hovering there, just waiting for orders. The first one was Taco Bell, and I get there, I pull up, there's like, the drive-thru is like 15 cars long. I'm like, I'll just go inside, right? Go open the door, it's locked. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. I gotta wait in line, and it's like, pick up order by like 12:30. I got it by like 1:15. I was like, this is the biggest waste of time ever.
You got paid for it though.
Yeah, she paid me good. She gave me $23 for that shit.
Did you get paid hourly with that one?
No.
Oh, 'cause it's busy.
It's just by offer.
I thought you said sometimes you get paid by hourly though.
You can choose to get paid hourly.
Oh.
They have like a base pay that they give you, but it's mostly tips. So I'd go there and I'd deliver the food, and no, this is my first order. I finally get to the place to order the food. I'm like, no, I got DoorDash or whatever, and they're like, we don't have that. I'm like, what? I'm sitting there like, huh? Like, they're like, oh no, we have it. I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh no, but before this, okay, this is what really happened. I made me want to. What happened?
He's up to 16.4 points now.
No, it's not good. Okay. What really happened before that was, it was like GPS. It was like Taco Bell, like take me there, and I clicked on it, and I was like, just in case. And I clicked on it, and it took me down the opposite way. I'm like, there's not a Taco Bell down there, is there? I'm like confused. I'm like, so I started driving that way, like the opposite direction. I'm like, it's like, your destination is right here. Look, it's like an auto shop. I'm like, this is not Taco Bell. What I found out 2 nights ago is that it was taking me just to the street. It wasn't taking me to the exact location.
Oh.
So every time I did that, I was like so confused, and I figured out like, oh, sometimes it takes you to the street, sometimes it takes you to the exact location. I don't know why. So when I do it at night, I know where McDonald's and Taco Bell are, obviously. So I just camp there.
In between them.
Yeah, I just camp there. What really happens is, I get the food, I take it to the house, and as soon as I deliver it, I get another order for McDonald's. I drive back to McDonald's, I pick it up, drive back, basically the same neighborhood, and just back and forth. And like the college kids were ordering food and stuff. So I was just delivering to college kids, going back, picking up another order, going back and forth. And I made first order. Oh, it was raining the first night. I get to the woman, and I pull up. I'm like, I didn't have my glasses on. I had no idea. I couldn't see any of the addresses. I'm like, is that the right house? It looked like an old dude sitting on the steps, like smoking or something. I'm like, this dude did not order this DoorDash. I pulled up next to it, and I started like pulling forward. I turn around, I look, and the person was like walking towards me. Like, oh, that's probably them. They park across the street. I walk out. It's like a woman. I'm like, oh. And she's like, oh. I'm like, sorry about the wait. She's like, oh, you're fine. She's like, here you go. She gave me $10 extra of cash. The original order was $13. I got $23 for my first order. I was like, dang, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And then, the rest of the night, I think I ended up with like 30 some bucks, $35. I had like a couple more orders. I only did like 3 because I was trying to just get the feel for it. And the next day, I did one during lunch. I got $43 in 2 hours. I was like, that was pretty nice. I kind of had a nice system going. I get really lucky though, like with my orders. And I already get like these things as like top priority, like high paying top priority because you're so whatever, blah blah blah. I'm like, I just started. How can I already have top high priority in this? But
Because everyone else sucks.
whatever. So I did it during lunch, and I went out again that night. I got like $33 or something like that. And I was like, nice. I like 3, and whenever they cancel an order, you get like half the pay. I had like 3 people cancel, so I just made money. I just like went to pick it up, and they canceled it. I got half of it, and I got another order. They
Wait,
canceled
so
it.
if you pick the food and they cancel while you have the food, do you get the food for free?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, like, has that happened yet?
No.
Are they? Because they can cancel when you pick up food, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you just be like,
They can
oh,
cancel whenever.
yeah.
No, 'cause 2 nights ago I was out, and I had like a double order, both at McDonald's. So I went to pick it up, and I was waiting, and I was waiting. There's one that was ready. I was waiting. He's like, the guy comes up. He's like, "What are you waiting for?" I'm like, "I have 2 orders." He's like, "What is it for?" And I was like, blah blah blah, 2 Big Macs, whatever. He's like, "I just made that order. I swear, I just made that order." And I showed him it, and he's like, "Yeah, I just made that like not too long ago, and someone already picked it up." I'm like, "Okay." So he's like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." He went to the back, and like I was waiting for like 10 minutes, and he comes back. He's like, "Do you still need something?" I'm like, "The other order?
The order?
Are you gonna remake it?" He's like, "I can't remake it if it's not on the screen." He's like, "I'm busy right now. The drive-through's long." And I look to the right, and there's an employee just sleeping on the sleeping in on the one of the the tables, just chilling there, like sleeping. I'm like, and she was there when I was there before, so she's been sleeping for like an hour. I'm like, she gets paid to just sleep during her job, and you're complaining about not having enough workers.
Yes.
Just wake her up. It would be easier. Just wake her up. What are you doing over there?
I think. Keenan's up to 18 points now.
Bruh. Okay, this is not
I
good.
think Chargers got an interception.
I don't care about that.
I do. The Keenan Allen's on the Chargers.
I don't think Keenan Allen's going to score 30 more points. I think I'm good. I'm up by 30 right now.
God, I hope he scores like 10 more points.
For all I know, the kicker's going to get like 30 points somehow.
Dude, why have kickers been going off lately?
Bruh. This guy got 18 points in the second week. What the hell?
This. Alright, I'm going to tell you all of our kickers. Ready?
If he comes back, I'm going to cry.
Butker got 18 points. Gay got 10 points. McPherson got 7. Tucker got 19.
I have McPherson.
Elliott got 1. Carlson got 13. Moody got 3. And Koo got 5.
Koo.
Go. Come on. You going for 30, almost 30 minutes?
Sorry. Anyway, that was fun. So I just like was texting the woman who ordered. I was like, they're not remaking it. The guy's being kind of stubborn about it. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, can I talk to him? And I'm like, you can just cancel it and just reorder it. She's like, oh,
So if they
I'll do that.
cancel, they get their money back, right?
Yeah. The stupid thing is, I don't know how in God's green earth, when you're door dashing, how you pick up the wrong order. I don't know how you do that.
They just like,
Because-
yeah, you order, and they're like, yeah, here you go.
Especially at McDonald's, because when you're at McDonald's and you pick up an order, you have to confirm it. You have to type in the last 3 numbers of the code. So did they just guess?
Or McDonald's like, okay, I don't care.
No, 'cause like you'll be in the app, and it'll say, what are the 3 last digits of the code? And you type it in, and it says, if it's wrong, it goes, this is not right. You pick up the wrong order. And if you type it in right, it goes, okay, continue. So yeah, it was fun. So far, hasn't been too bad. I think 7 hours, $100, $119. But like, 2.5 of those hours is me sitting in line at Taco Bell. So I mean, that's pretty good.
You've seen Taco Bell for 2 hours?
Bro, I had got the first order I took was like 45 minutes, and I got another one, and I was like, should I take it? I'm like, fuck it. It was like $10. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So I took it, and it was like another half an hour, and I took another one. I was like, I should stop.
Oh, in total. I thought you meant.
No, not in just one. But like I took like 3 orders from Taco Bell.
I see now.
Every other restaurant is just like you walk in, you take it, you go in your car, and you drive to the house. Every other restaurant, Taco Bell is like you sit in line for half an hour, 45 minutes.
That's
wait
because
for
it's
them.
Taco Bell.
And I got so unlucky with these orders too. The first one I had was 25 items. That's why it took forever. And the second time I went to Taco Bell was also 25 items. And I was like, ain't no way. Who's ordering this stuff? No, and he gets, he's like, it's 25 item order. He gives me a bag, and it's like just a little bag, and there's like a Mexican pizza or something underneath. I'm like, there's no way there's 24 items in that small bag. There's no way. But whatever. It's not my. It's not
24 items includes sauce.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, 25. Just want 23 hot sauces in a burrito.
Yeah.
The funny thing is also is you can just look at their order. You can just like read it and be like, this person's eating like 16 burritos by himself. Questionable.
As far as kids in his basement.
You go DoorDash right now if you want.
We could. Then we can go pick up Haley a Spark.
Huh?
Pick up Haley a Spark.
At Spark?
A Spark.
Oh, Spark.
Yeah.
Oh, why does she always want those?
I don't know.
Tell her it's an addiction.
Great. She's addicted to caffeine. She just doesn't want to acknowledge it. She's like, I can stop. I just.
That's what they all say.
Like you're like, yeah, that's what all addicts say.
I can stop whenever I want.
She's like,
That's why
I don't. She's like, I don't need it. And then like the moment she doesn't have, she's like, oh, I have a headache. I have a stomach ache. My head hurts.
Yeah.
Like that's the addiction talk right there.
Yeah. You know, the same thing happens when you're addicted to heroin too, right?
You ever wonder why meth addicts are always like, I don't know, meth addicts? You like the tie blanket we made?
Who made it?
Me and Haley.
You made that?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Downstairs.
You just made it?
Yeah, it's a tie blanket. You never made a tie blanket before?
No, I don't make blankets.
You take 2 pieces of fabric, cut out the corners, and you cut strips and you tie them together.
Bruh.
No kitty cats. Yeah, I think this one's over, bud.
What?
It's the end of the third quarter. I think this one's over.
Good. I'm up by 30 right now. I can't have Keenan Allen just drop another 30 points.
Please, Keenan Allen, please
The
just
kicker-
dominate the
kicker's
fourth
gonna hit,
quarter.
like 4 field goals. I'm like, what?
He does?
Because he has the Dallas kicker and he has Keenan Allen left.
Wait, so he's both teams.
Yeah. What's gonna happen is Keenan Allen's gonna get like a touchdown, and then they're gonna kick like 2 field goals. Then he's gonna get another touchdown, and then he's gonna kick. They're gonna get like a pick 6, and then he's gonna kick another field goal.
That's honestly the play. Hopefully that happens.
No,
I have a 6% chance of winning, so.
I don't even think you have a 6% chance of winning. All you have left is Keenan Allen
Yeah.
in 1 quarter. How many points do you need? 15.
He's up by 10.
Oh, that's plausible. Who does he have left?
Pollard and the Dallas defense.
Oh. So, if Keenan Allen keeps dropping points in the Dallas defense.
Dallas defense goes down because they let up more runs.
Runs.
I meant more yards, not runs. They let up more yards. And if Pollard only stays at 9 points, because he only has 21 yards. Oh, he's 21 rushing yards. Super Bowl? It's the worst one. Ever. It's so ugly. Yeah, I will. No, I forgot. Text me. Text me. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Pollard just dropped another 7 points. No, he didn't get a touchdown.
I just dropped the bag.
I don't know. Well, that's it for me, I guess.
Shake it like jelly.
He has 80 receiving yards.
I'm up by 30 still. We're chilling. It's a 1% chance to win.
Yeah, I think this one's over now.
Let's go.
He's now up by 17 points.
You're showing my nose. Oh my gosh. Shake it like jelly.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
DoorDash. I don't even know my DoorDash stories. I've only went out 3 times.
Got a lot of DoorDash stories though. Any new work stories?
Besides the guy peeing himself.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but Quick Trip got a cyber attacked.
It's probably already all over the news.
I don't know, 'cause it seems like no one knows about it. They always go, "Why is the rewards down? Why is the rewards down?"
I'll look it up right now.
There was news about like the rewards being down, but like I don't know if the news is out about the cyber attack.
Oh, 3 hours ago, Quick Trip access restored to internal systems. Rewards program still down. So they're back online.
Let's go.
Widespread Quick Trip disruption attributed to network incident.
Yeah, no one knows. Unless I was wrong, unless it was just a rumor that got cyber attacked, but I'm pretty sure it was a cyber attack.
CDW possibly attacked. Avos Locker advisory. EPA resigns water regs.
Ooh. Water rights. I didn't know water had rights.
No, not water rights.
Oh,
Water
damn.
regs. Regulations.
Oh, I didn't know they had regulations. I just drink that stuff right out of the toilet.
Who owns Quick Trip gas stations?
Zitlo.
Zitlo family.
Mm-hmm.
Zitlo?
No, Zitlo. They're not related.
Could be.
Trust me.
Scott Zitlo. A Mayo Clinic trauma surgeon.
What?
He does
He-
trauma surgery on a clinical ill Mayo.
The Mayo's clinically ill. The original guy who owned Quick Trip retired to spend time with his wife,
Lame.
and then his wife died like 5 months after. That's so sad.
That's bad.
That's horrible.
Guess who's in the next Republican debate?
That's Cap.
This is all. That's it. This is all's
going-
left.
He ain't going to that.
Oh well, yeah, he's not. But the other 3 aren't great either.
That's true. It'd be so sad when Biden somehow gets in again. Getting political here.
Do I swear to God? Okay, we're not going there. Well, actually, we could go there. Nobody listens to this.
Who actually likes him though? Let's be real here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who
Who?
voted this guy
Are
in?
you the imposter? You're the owl imposter. Who?
You know, people keep saying that you. How does it go? People keep saying that you're like an owl.
Who?
Alright.
Dang.
Yeah, it's looking bad for us.
Let's be for real.
Hey, we still have November. We still have till November 6th, where someone else could get in. But until then,
Still
this
a
thing
whole-
hasn't
still a
changed.
whole ass year.
This thing still isn't. That's true. But these are most likely who's gonna be like on the poll. He's probably our best option right now, honestly.
Probably.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not.
I don't see I don't
Ready,
know.
ready. Best option, radical. Extremely radical.
The woman?
Yeah. You ever heard her talk?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then you got Vivek.
Vivek?
He's so,
And then-
so fake.
I know. He's just saying.
You see, he was like on TikTok. He's like obviously staged. He's like, this is my opposition. He's protesting my thing. You can come on in with us. Come on in. You're allowed to come on in and speak your mind. It was obviously staged. I'm like, dude, come on. Let's be real. You're not gonna be a nomination. You're not gonna be the lead
If he
nomination.
is, I swear to God, I'm killing myself at that point. I'm voting for whoever the third party person is.
Kanye runs again.
Yes.
Should I run as an independent?
Yes, run as independent.
I'm not 30 though. Not 35. Maybe 35 for president, right?
Yeah, it's 35.
Just give him my fake. They don't care really.
Fake is 21.
No one votes for independent anyway. Who actually votes for independent?
Me, I'm going
You're
to.
like 6,000 votes out of 320 million.
I'm going to if it's Vivek and Biden.
I don't know. Biden could lose somehow. That'd be funny.
If it's Vivek and Biden, I'm not voting either of them.
I'll vote for the dog. Biden's attack dog who keeps biting people.
I would actually vote for Kamala Harris.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't heard about her in a long time.
Kamala.
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
No, the Virgin Mary.
I haven't heard about her in a while.
Yeah.
Like 2,000 years. What do you think Joseph's reaction was when she told him that she got impregnated by the
You
Holy
common
Spirit?
whore. Whore,
No,
whore,
God
whore,
put the baby inside of me.
whore, 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 whore. He's just like, no, God did. He's like, oh, okay.
DJ Khaled. God did.
God did.
And yet the funny thing is, like, Jesus' brother didn't even believe in him, so that's facts.
Who is Jesus' brother?
James.
James.
He didn't believe in Jesus until he actually resurrected.
Jacob.
James.
Jacob. Who's Jacob? He's in
Jacob's in the Old
Genesis.
Testament,
Yeah. But his dad's name is James, I'm pretty sure, so that.
I don't know. I haven't read the Bible in like a year, so.
Oh, dude, speaking of the Bible, okay, we're gonna get religious now. Some of the stories in the Bible are so, like, okay, so a lot of it is like, here's this guy and here's his bloodline, right? That's kind of a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one story. It was about Jacob and his sons, right?
Sure.
And so Jacob had like 9 sons and 1 daughter, something like that. And he was with this guy somewhere in the Middle
Dang,
East,
bitch.
right? Listen. he was serving underneath this king in somewhere in the Middle
That'll be
East,
me.
some random city, right? One of the cities. And the prince, like the king's son, there was like a women's meeting or something like that going on, or like
We can't do that.
not like it was not like a women's meeting. It was like a like they go and like they go knit or something. I don't know. But she was
Sure.
on her way to it, and the king's son takes her and rapes her,
Oh.
right? And then he's like, I actually kind of love this girl. So then he
Will you
goes.
marry me?
So then him and the king. So the whole family finds out, right, that she gets deflowered, right, disgraced upon.
Exposed.
The king and the son, they go to Jacob and is like, please let my son marry your daughter. And then he was like, I love your daughter so much, right, to Jacob. And Jacob's like, He's like,
Lost for me.
and they're like, let her. he's like, let her. He's like, he was like, let her two colonies become one, basically, right? He's like, all right, but I'll only do it under one circumstance. He's like, and then the son's like, what's the circumstance? I'll do anything. He's like,
You let me tap that.
he's like, get you. It's like the king, get you, and get all the men in the city, and get them and have them all circumcised.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because our religion says that we have to be circumcised, so once you guys can circumcise, then we can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. They have town meeting, tell every man to get circumcised so he can marry this woman and have whatever, and they're like, oh, okay. So they all do it. They all get circumcised. And 3 days later, there's two sons that are really mad. One's name is like, it starts with a V.
Rebecca.
There's two of them. I'm probably butchering the story, but there's two of them, right? This is what I got of it. There's two. There's the second oldest and the third oldest brothers, right? Everyone gets circumcised. 3 days later, and it says in the Bible, 3 days later, when they're still hurting, the second and third oldest son go into the town, kill every single man, kills the king, and kills the son for raping their sister.
God damn.
And then Jacob's like, why would you do this? And they're like, they deserved it or something like that for disgracing our sister. He's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And they're like, but now everyone is kind of mad at us for doing that, so we gotta get out of here. And then he's like, so then they took all the sons they took all the kids and females of the city, and they brought them with them.
And it's her bank.
Like, isn't that something? These two sons killed a whole town of people for their sister.
Dang.
Why are men like this anymore?
For real.
But I'm like, dang, that's an insane story right
You
there.
looked at my sister. These are
You
your
look-
throat slit.
You looked at my sister's ankles? How dare you?
You deserve just a dagger right to the throat.
Yeah. I wanna look it up because it's actually a really good story.
Got some wild stories in there.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Jacob's
Grip from the angles.
daughter gets
Oh,
raped.
yes,
Here you go. Jacob's daughter Dinah gets raped. Here, I read it for you. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, so um
Livy done risen up, baby Gronk.
okay, so sometime later Dinah, Leah's daughter, whom she had borne to Jacob, went out to visit the women of the land. When Hamor, the Hivites' son Shechem, the regional leader, saw her, he grabbed her and raped her, humiliating her. He was attached to Dinah, Jacob's daughter, since he loved the young woman and spoke tenderly to her. Then Shechem told his father Hamor, "Get this young woman for me to be my wife." Okay, so he says, so the king said, "If you just approve to me, I'll give whatever you asked, no matter how big or how extensive our demands are for a dowry and wedding presents." Yeah, okay. Okay, so Jacob's sons answered and he said, "We can't do this. We can't give our sister to a man who isn't circumcised, because that would be insulting to us. But we'll agree to your request only if you will become like us by circumcising every male among you. Then we will give our daughter to you and take your daughters for ourselves, live among you and be as a united people. But if you won't listen to us, then we are going to take our daughter and leave." What they said pleased Hamor and his son Shechem, so the young man did not delay the matter any further, since he was delighted with Jacob's daughter. Okay.
This is how we do.
Okay, so it was Simeon and Levi. So all the males who heard Hamor and his son Shechem, who had gone out of the city gate, were circumcised. 3 days later, while they were still in pain, Jacob's sons, Simeon and Levi, two of Dinah's brothers, each grabbed a sword and entered the city unannounced, intending to kill all the males. They killed Hamor and his son Shechem with their swords, took back Dinah from Shechem's house, and left. Jacob's other sons came along afterwards and plundered the city where their sisters had been defiled, seizing all their flocks, herds, donkeys, and whatever else in the city had been left out in the field. They carried all their wealth, their children, and their wives as captives, plundering everything that else remained in the house. Isn't that crazy?
Let's do it in real life.
Me and you?
IRL, let's do it.
Can I be a Simeon?
I can be the guy who gets circumcised.
Oh, and that could be Simeon. You could be Shechem.
I don't want to lose my foreskin though.
Too bad. You could be Shechem,
Aw.
and I could be Simeon, and you can get circumcised, and 3 days
Oh,
later I'll kill you.
Imagine all the dick cheese they had.
I was thinking that. No. You think it's funny, but I was actually thinking that. Like, oh my god, you imagine like how unclean and how much like cheese they had underneath that
Rolling
stuff.
it back for the first time, like 18 years old, and you're like, I didn't know I did that.
It's like a block around it of cheese. They just like pop it off like a cap.
Yeah. Eat it, little snack.
It was considered a delicacy back in the day.
Once you become the age of 18, you can start living off your own dick cheese.
It's so disgusting.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah,
I think Jesus was circumcised. I think it might be said in the Bible.
I think he
We'll look it
was
up.
because he was Christian.
Well, he wasn't Christian. He was a Jew.
Same difference.
No, not really.
Just because Jewish think they're better than one and just want everyone's money doesn't mean anything.
What?
You heard me?
Was Jesus black?
No, Jesus is
I
actually
was gonna talk about that.
Jesus is actually white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed babe.
People were like, Jesus was not white. I'm like, who was saying Jesus was white? No one is saying that. He's a Jew. He lives in Israel.
He literally lived in the Middle East.
What are you talking about?
He was a brown boy.
Was Jesus a real person? Was Jesus black? Was Jesus a carpenter? That's the top searches.
Hey.
Was
Yes, yes, and yes.
Couple sides. Jesus Christ was circumcised as a Jew on the 8th day after his birth.
Yeah. Duh.
And when 8 days were accomplished for the circumcision of the child, his name was called Jesus, which was so named of the angel before he was conceived in the womb. I wasn't circumcised on the 8th day. I'm on the quick math. What's 19 times 365?
7. 82.
6,935 days. It's been about
6,935 days.
It's been about 7,050 days ish.
Still waiting on that
Still
8
getting the
day.
streak going.
I'm trying to be the longest Jewish person with the foreskin.
Not a Jew.
They still haven't found out yet.
They're gonna come get me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. This is how we do it. Anyway,
That was fun.
what we learned in this podcast is Jesus is black, and he does not have a foreskin.
And he was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed babe.
Jesus is black. He is foreskinless.
Jesus was a albino?
Albino? Jesus is
An
albino.
albino. He was an albino.
Jesus is albino. He's white as could be.
Mm.
His mother was black, though, and his father was black, too.
No wonder she
But the Holy Spirit's
got
a
pregnant
dove.
and lied about it.
The Holy Spirit's a dove, so, I mean, it's pretty white.
She's for the streets. Mary's for the streets.
He's pissed off every Catholic ever.
You ever heard of a Middle Eastern lady named Mary?
You're a Middle Eastern person named Azgabaka. Actually, yes.
Actually, yes. In the Bible, there's so many names in the Bible. Like, dang, I didn't know like that was a biblical name. Technically, because it's in the Bible.
Azariah.
Like Levi.
Levi.
I didn't know that was a name back in the day. That's a 1,000,000-year-old name.
Bruh.
Oh, I meant to start this out with the podcast when the podcast started.
I have my own book, actually.
Did you
Bible.
hear? I wrote it.
I wrote it, actually.
Did you hear that there's this guy trying to translate the original Bible, like the original text Bible, to English, like just straight, no from like there to like German to like Latin
with
to
the
like
Dead Sea
whatever to like He's doing it the exact text to English. No like translations, nothing cut.
There's another thing people are like, there's so many translations and so many different versions. Like, how do you know it's the exact same thing? I'm like, you can go back and read the original text. And it's the same thing.
But there were some things added, 'cause like the different churches added some stuff to it. Not Lutheran, obviously, but
We're built different.
Huh?
We're built different.
that's true.
I'm
Like
strictly-
Catholics, they added a bunch of stuff to it, like being gay. That wasn't the original text, I don't think, was it?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yes.
No. I thought didn't they add something like it was like more, or something like that? I didn't really read
They just
anything about it.
interpret it different. It's all the same. They just interpret it different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, don't know the difference. All I know is we all think Jesus is alive,
Right now.
and he's our sky daddy, according to some people.
There's also so many things in Genesis where it's like this person buried this, or this person built rocks, like built a rock temple to not temple, like a rock monument to remind of this moment. I'm like, I wonder
And I blew it up.
if you can go to all these different spots and actually find these things, because they said that there's this woman, or a woman died, and they buried all of her belongings, like all of her riches and like totems and everything, with her under this oak tree, and just buried her with them. Like, that's a lot of money right there. That needs to be uncovered by us. And I wonder if it's still out there, or if people found it already.
There's a lot of things that people think they found. Like, Jesus' burial cloth.
Noah's,
with his
Noah's Ark.
face imprinted on it.
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark. We got.
That was actually founded though. In the hilltop thingy.
Yeah. We got. What's it called?
The Quran.
Where Moses got the 10 Commandments. And lightning struck and broke the rock open. The Quran. He just pissed off all the Islams.
The Torah.
He just pissed off Ben Shapiro.
No, not Ben Shapiro. Not Ben Daddy.
The Jews are so weird. Let's be real.
Honestly,
They're
it's
so
real.
weird. See, like, that's what I don't get. Like, where do they get all their traditions from? It's not in the Bible. I don't think, at least.
Well, Torah is different, isn't it? Isn't it like different from the Old
I
Testament?
don't know. Pretty sure the Torah is just the Old Testament. I'll look it up.
'Cause I thought there were different like stories and stuff in there. Maybe not. I made it wrong.
Torah, just the Old Testament. Torah is often restricted to signify the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, Old Testament. So it's just the first 5 books.
What is that?
That's Torah.
Genesis, Exodus,
Genesis,
Leviticus,
Numbers,
Acts.
and Deuteronomy.
oh, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
So they have 5 books. We have 66.
That's far better. Why is their book like a million times bigger than ours then? Was like font like 67.
Each page is just one word.
The Jesus said to his mother Mary, "Goddamn woman,
She for the streets.
she for the streets."
He's pissed off the Catholics again.
He's pissing off everybody today. Anyways, it's been over an hour.
Well, okay.
Bye.
See ya. Alright, guys. Just in case this is your first time, we are not racist. We are not reliable. We're not reliable.
We're not.
We're not reliable. We're not responsible for anything that comes out of this. Not racist. If you do plan to sue us, please make it a reasonable, 'cause I want to go to trial. Like OJ, but like civil. You know what I'm saying?
Not the American trial, the civil trial.
Not the crime trial, the civil trial. You're going to actually OJ did go to a civil trial too, but
For what, speeding?
no, for the same thing.
Oh.
You had to pay the
Look, this
family.
glove doesn't fit my hand.
You had to pay the families a bunch of money
What families?
that he killed.
I thought he didn't kill his wife.
Killed his ex-wife and her boyfriend. Or new husband, boyfriend, I don't know.
She just loved football players.
It's
First
like
we
he
got
was
Henry
taking a-
Ruggs.
Rugs.
First we got Henry Ruggs. Then we got
No, we didn't get him
Christopher
first.
Nolan. And then we got
Christopher Nolan. You're the man who made Dark Knight and Interstellar. First we had friggin'
first.
I think the first case of the CT was that one. I don't know his name, but he's like a linebacker for the Chargers. He like blew his brains out.
That's from. That's all from CT.
CT, yeah.
Like people killing people.
Yeah.
It's from CT.
CTE, yeah.
What's CT?
CTE.
Yeah, what's CT?
It's a brain disorder.
And it just makes you
Get
kill
too many
people.
hits. Can't function.
Just makes you kill people.
I guess. It's crazy. He killed him. Oh, Junior Seau. He shot himself in the head. Then we got Aaron Hernandez. Killed people and killed himself in jail. And then we got
Ben Affleck.
Batman. We got Ryan Gosling. The hottest man alive. I'm actually him, by the way. I am Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. So I didn't want to say this because I didn't want to become too popular yet, but this is actually Ryan Gosling I'm talking to. He's
So
actually
guys,
he is actually my co-host.
if you guys couldn't tell, I'm Ryan Gosling. Peace. Peace.
And now that's my real name.
Pump-
I'm not ever
pumpkin.
on this again.
Peace.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed.
I definitely did.
This was a pretty fun one.
I definitely didn't enjoy.
Did you enjoy?
I hate this.
Did you enjoy? You can download the podcast, and that's how you can show that you're interested, or you can also share it to other people and say, hey, this is a pretty cool podcast. You should listen to this, right?
Mm-hmm. Tell your family members that we're also not racist. We just hate the Jews. No, I'm just kidding. We're not anti-Semitic.
You can't say that right now.
We're not anti-Semitic. We just certain people.
Just certain people out there just really grind your gears.
And penny pinchers. I mean.
All you're looking for is just the bag, Anyways,
Call me a Jew.
we're joking.
Call me Ben Shapiro.
I mean,
It's U.S. propaganda.
fake news.
Fake news.
It's actually very fake. Very fake news. All right.
Don't do that. Can't do that.
Sorry, my bad. That's a joke.
So fake news.
China has some very
China.
fake news.
China.
They started with the Holocaust with Germany. all right. We're joking. It's all jokes. It's all fun games here, right? We're not like that.
It's all fun, no games. We ain't playing around.
It's all fake. I mean, fun.
Propaganda.
Anyways, our main streaming service is Spotify, but if you're not on Spotify, you can also listen here.
Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, RSS.com
Don't say it.
community. Oh, that's for last. Sorry. Google Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and Deezer, and also RSS.com community. Whatever that is. I still haven't figured that one out. He didn't tell me.
It's still not any funnier. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Money for fun.
What?
Money for fun.
See ya.